Thank you so much for joining us on Daybreak Extra on Trust TV. Now it's time for us to open the phone lines and hear your opinions and your takes on the topic that we are discussing today, which is the electricity tariff plans. Are you getting value for your money? Now that's the question we are going to be asking, because as electricity tariff in Nigeria has been or have been a hot topic, with consumers questioning whether they are truly getting value for their money. Recently, Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabo raised concerns about the disparity in electricity pricing, particularly for Band A, Band B, and Band C customers who receive nearly as much power as Band A users but pay significantly low rates. While the government argues that the current pricing system is unsustainable and requires adjustments, many consumers feel that they are still not getting reliable electricity regardless of what they are paying. This raises a crucial question. Is the electricity tariff structure fair? And does it reflect the quality of service provided, right? So, and I have details here, like for the Band A is paying 209 as per kilowatts, as what the result the result is showing, and then Band B and Band A gets 20 hours of light, right? And then Band B is also getting the lights for 17 to 18 hours daily, and then they are paying just 63 per kilowatts. So now the question is, should it be equal to the Band A paying 209, or should they continue paying the 63 while Band A pays 209, because the difference is just 2 hours and Band A is paying 209? And the rumor, or should I say what they are planning or putting out there, is for at least to be closer, the prices should be a little bit closer to what the Band A is paying, which is maybe approximately around 193 or 97 thereabout, just so that the disparity wouldn't be that much. So now the question I'm throwing to you is, are you really getting value for your money when you pay for electricity, you know, for subscriptions and what have you? So this is the topic that we have chosen to discuss on today, as we have already commenced Ramadan. Not just Ramadan, every day, you know, light is one thing that people cannot do without. Just like we can't do without water, we can't do without light, we can't do without food. So this is the question that I'm asking today. Do well to join this conversation. You know, and if you're calling, do stay away from your screen so that we can get to hear you and have a good conversation with you. And in case you are not able to reach us on any of the numbers, just send us a WhatsApp message, which we definitely read out to hear your opinions, and Nigerians will also hear from you. So I'll be expecting your calls while I take you through the breakdown of what is happening. Band A customers receive at least 20 hours of electricity daily and are charged 209 per kilowatt, like I said, per hour, right? This category has highlights tariff due to the consistent power supply, while Band B customers get around 17 to 18 hours of electricity daily but pay significantly low rate of 63 per kilowatts. The government considers this unfair compared to Band A and customers. So already I have a caller this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Fatima. You are speaking with Shetima Yakudima, calling from Maiduguri in Dawatu.
In Dawatu, clear slave. Shetima, thank you so much for reaching us this morning. I mean, you know, I always have given you the president of the Callers Association. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So tell me, are you on Band A or Band B or Band C? And how much are you paying, and what's the unit consumption like?
Honestly speaking, Fatima, here in Maiduguri, I doubt much if there is that kind of category banking division. All what we know is some were on profile meter, some were on billings. I was opportune to fall into those who have proprietary meter. But the issue is, honestly speaking, to me, this division of banking category cannot work, because someone will be cheated. And if you observe it very well, Nigerians are paying what they did not enjoy. If you come to the power sector, we are more or less paying for darkness rather than for light. And you see, honestly speaking, now, if not because of this gas plant that was mounted here in Maiduguri, that where we get a regular supply of power. Even though I cannot say regular, but it is improved per se. But when we are rely on the national grid, honestly speaking, Fatima, there was a time that we spent more than 6 months in Maiduguri without seeing a light. And there was an accident that happened. We spent over 1 year without light. And yet, bill come out. And they impose people to pay. That is never. It was only organization in Nigeria, a NEPA, that can charge you and you pay for the cake that you do not enjoy. That is true. Because their type of extortion and exploitation is of a higher order. They can disconnect you, but yet your bill is accumulating. I don't know where they get that laws, because you can only pay what you have enjoyed, or you can only pay for the cake that you have eaten. But in their own, they leave you hungry, and they will ask you for the meal of that day, which we do not understand. I honestly disagree with this division of bank, because some they may fall victim. You pay high and you don't get the light. What we are calling them to do is let them connect everyone, supply everyone with a meter. They charge you for what you have consumed. I was lucky when I was connected with that proprietary meter. It is the right time that I just understand that what I am paying previously is just free money that they are collecting from me, because I do not see light, but yet I will pay. You see, that's the problem that we are having. Let them connect, let them supply each and every household with a meter, so that you only enjoy what you bought, and you can only, if you don't have that unit, then you remain in darkness. That's the sincere speaking. But you cannot be paying money and you are not seeing the light. You see, that is not justifiable. Equity was not expected. That's the kind of treatment that they're giving to Nigerians. We don't know why. All the times, our policy is too harsh to Nigerians. And we just invite, foreign companies to come in and exploit our people. I don't know what our gain. I don't know what we are getting, enjoying in that system. We have to wake up. We have to be united. Because simply you get an appointment with a company, you connive and be cheating your brothers. This attitude, I was wondering why we didn't get that attitude. Our citizens before, they are not like that. Our citizens are brothers keepers. You sympathize with your fellow brother, provided if he's a Nigerian. But nowadays, you can get an appointment by chance, and you connive with the company, and you start exploiting your people. We have to fear God. Honestly speaking. This category of banking, it cannot work. It is a clearly administrative 419. It's a cheating to me. Thank you so much. That's my take.
Thank you so much, Shatima, for always, speaking your mind whenever we open the phone lines. And it's a sad one to see that you can live without light for 6 months or even a year. I mean, I can just imagine what the mental breakdown that can actually cause, knowing you don't have light. I mean, there are a lot of callers that have stopped calling, and when they call after a while, we ask them, what's happening? We have not been hearing from you. They tell us, oh, we have not been having light for 6 months, or we've not been having light for 5 months, and then you go ahead and still pay for the light, right? So it's sad to see that people are actually going through this. And this is why we always come out here to speak, and we are hoping that the federal government will hear from us and do the needful. We have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning. Can you speak up a bit loud?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
I'm also calling from Maiduguri.
Okay, can you cut down the volume of your TV because you're waiting to hear yourself and then get back to me? Can we just talk if you can hear me?
I'm also calling from Maiduguri.
Okay, your name, please.
My name is Mohammed.
Okay, Mohammed, thank you so much for calling. Go ahead, what's your take? Are you on band A or B?
I wanted to appreciate what Fatima said in respect of this electricity in Maiduguri. Mm-hmm. I am on band C. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead, I can hear you.
I am on band C, and unfortunately, the way and manner we found this, our electricity, the power sector per se, is actually beyond explanation. We are all paying for a darkness for decades of months without sympathy.
I can hear you.
Stops.
Okay, I can hear you actually. I don't have to interject, so I'm listening to you.
Some foreigners from Niger. Some foreigners were in.
Okay. Maybe I have to let you go so you can call because you keep waiting to hear yourself on your TV before you respond. And I cannot interject when you're speaking because I need to hear you clearly for me to know what you're saying, okay? So please, if you're going to call back again, just speak to me and just go straight to the point so I can hear from you. Well, I heard you saying you're on band C, which I know that definitely you wanted to tell me more of what is going on with band C and the fact that you don't have light. But then we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
My name is Mr. Paul. I'm calling from Akodi.
Mr. Paul, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So go ahead. What's your take? Are you on band A, band B, band C, or band E?
Thank you very much for that question. The case of all these bands that you are talking about. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
The case of all these bands that you are talking about is like we need to go back to school so that we want to learn how to know the differences about all those A, B, and C that you are talking about. Because I don't think in the communication industry, I don't think we have anything like band. What we know there is when you recharge, you make your call. When you have data, you browse and do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to the issue of this NEPA, it's a different case. Honestly, these people are very big case on Nigeria. This PCM or whatever they call themselves. Can you imagine that right now in Makodi, if you have transformer issue, the community gathered money to buy transformer? As I'm talking to you now in my area, about 3 years ago, each household donated no less than 47,000 naira. In my community where I stay, that we have the transformer that we are using now, we buy it by ourselves. And we are paying. So have you ever had that in Nigeria? Anybody has donated money to fix an empty or glue this thing, this is their mask. They do it on their own if there is any issues. And they make sure there is always network. Because if there is no network and you buy a card, they cannot charge you. But these people, their own is a different case. You go and buy transformer by yourself, you maintain it by yourself, you secure it by yourself, and at the end of the day, you will be paying. And you will not even get the light. So me, I don't know. Fatima has already said it from my degree that they should make out everybody. Honestly, I bet you, my dear sister, If they give everybody meter in Nigeria, they will sack all their staff because they will not be able to pay. But they are enjoying us because they are giving us a paid bill, estimated billing, I mean to say. That is why they are still burying that name there. If not, they would have followed up things. In Makodina, if not about 2-3 days ago now, at least you see like for 2 hours within 2 days. That is why I've not even been calling on the program. If I don't call that thing, there is no light in my house. Because I must stay and listen to your program before I go to the work. So these people are already, they are mess on us, please. They should go and re-strategize if they really want to serve us well. But I said they should give everybody meters. When they metered everybody, let's see where they will get the money to pay those staff that they are talking about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paul, for your take also on this topic that we are discussing today. I mean, it's sad to see that, Nigerians are paying for what they are not enjoying. And at this point, it's something that the minister and the federal government needs to look into to make life easier for people. If you keep taking from people and not giving them what they are paying for, then it's as good as, you're cheating, like one of the callers just said. That's cheating, and it can, be as fraud. Because you cannot be paying and not getting what you're paying for. And then also, let's not forget that the minister also came out to, disclose that the federal government owes electricity generation companies and electricity distribution companies over 4 trillion in electricity subsidies. I mean, this is wild, right? Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
My name is Adewale.
From where?
From Osun State.
All right, Adewale from Osun. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Tell me, which ban are you on?
Yeah, I'm on ban A.
How much are you paying?
Though I have a card, but what is happening is this. Before I got the meter, they used to give me estimated bill. And this estimated bill, whether there is light or there is no light, they will collect money. They will give you bill and you are going to pay it. If anything wrong with the meter, with the light, you are going to fix it. The community will fix it. The community will buy pole, and then they are collecting money. I believe that this country, God will intervene. The Nigerian government, they are just playing with the life of the people. They are commercializing everything at the expense of the citizens. Please, if they can scrap all these things and change the government, the electricity by themselves, that would be better.
All right, thank you so much.
They are just punishing the people unnecessarily.
But do you have light now?
There is light now.
How many hours does it last when it comes on? Is it 20 hours?
At times they give us 15 hours, but that 15 hours is not even 15 hours. They will bring it now and switch it within seconds. And it's part of the hour they have allocated to us.
All right. Thank you so much for that information from Agbaje from Osun State. Thank you so much for joining. I think at this point, people need to start taking notes of how many hours lights they are even getting. Are you getting the 20 hours? Are you getting the 17 or 16? Are you getting the 12 to 16? You need to keep, count of this so that we can hold the government accountable, especially the ministry accountable for not giving us what we are actually paying for. So we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. I can hear you.
Yeah, morning. This is a DK from Port Harcourt, River State.
Okay, I can hear that you are from Port Harcourt, but go ahead. What's your take? What ban are you on?
Yeah, but I'm not in any ban. I'm just in the prepaid. I mean, what is they call the postpaid? Postpaid, they will come to you. They will give you all the bills they like. They can give you 50,000, 30,000 naira without even asking you what you are using in the house.
So do you have a prepared meter?
It's notwithstanding. I want the federal government to look into the owners of this electricity project Because in my mind, I'm thinking that the federal government refused to help Nigerians to ask questions on how they are managing it. Because you cannot just come and ask somebody to prepare meter, to collect money from you, to buy instruments, to collect money from you. You change the wire, you do everything. Somebody will call every day and ask you to pay whatever he wants you to pay, not what you consume. No regulation. As if the government is benefiting from those people, or people in the National Assembly leave what they're supposed to do to legislate a law that will mandate these people to give us prepaid meter to every house, so that you don't have any contact or any connection with anybody. If you don't pay, your life will go wrong. But these people will not be finding it comfortable because they are charging you whatever. If you talk of prepaid, they will frown. They will even put the price in a way that you cannot buy it. Is it how a country is still run? Is it how a country is run that you buy transformer, buy meter, buy everything for somebody to do his business and nobody talk? Who is spending who? Where do we get it wrong? Is it how it's working in any other part of the world? At the end of the day, there will be increasing tariff, changing tariff made in all ways. Because they don't pay where they are living in quarters that they are being paid by the taxpayers' money. Is this how country should be run? You don't think of no privileged people. You don't want them to exist. Everything taxed them, increment. Is it how country be run? Trump gets to the power. The first thing he did is to give order that they should see how Americans should feel well and do well and live well. Please, these people should remove their legs on our nose. We are not breathing anymore. God bless you.
Thank you so much. I can feel your pain and your anger for what you are going through. I mean, at this point, definitely Nigerians have every right to be angry and to feel the way they're feeling, regarding light issues. Like I said, it's light, water, and food that people survive on, and without it, it has a mental, way of dealing, affecting people's mental well-being. Well, for those that keep receiving bills even when they are not getting light, I mean, the minister, what's going on? We have to do something about this, because you can't keep collecting money or taking bills to people and they're not even seeing light. Something has to be done. We have to look into this. Like I said, if you don't have a prepaid meter, please ask for one. And then Paul just said in their community they had to gather money to buy transformers. This is the work of the government to provide transformers, lights for the citizens of its state. So what is happening? The government of that state has to look into the issue. The government, I'm calling on the governors of Borno, the Benue, Port Harcourt, and the rest, where they have been calling to say that they have not been having light. Something needs to be done. You have to look into this, because I mean, the people voted for you to do better for them. Okay, so please, something needs to be done. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I cannot hear you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Your voice is very low. Is that Abasekon?
Yeah, it's Abasekon, Fati baby.
Abasekon, thank you so much for calling this morning.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. I know that today, Friday, you'll be on board. Yes, Fati baby, sincerely speaking, we are having problems with NEPA. Like me now, I'm not on any ban. I suffered to get the solar. At that time, I acquired the solar, it cost me 500,000. And now that solar I got for 500,000 is running to millions of naira. I can't use AC, I can't iron. I only use television and some small appliances, fan, 3 fans. But where are we heading to? My problem is that we have leaders, so-called leaders. Why can't they do the right thing? Where I am in Gombe now, 9 hours, there is no light, there is no water, no transformer. And this is where a lot of people voted for APC. I was there when they were voting. We were conversing for APC. I even engineered people to vote for anyone because I love his policies. I never conversed for PDP. But for presidency, I canvass for Peter Obi. But look at what is happening now. Where I am now, I can't get water. I have to struggle now. I've sent people to go and buy water. No light. Eh? I begged for them to bring me what do they call to draw light. They were telling me I have to pay 1 million naira for something that, in fact, I don't know. I have to buy pole, 10,000. I have to buy wire. It cost me 1 million naira. I said I can. I now opted for other options. So what we must look for leaders that will fit in the right peg in the right roles. We should not be jostling for people who are worthless, who are not relevant. Look at your television station now. They put in the right people. I listen to your television station from morning to night. Imagine, look at the programs, look at how coordinated, how arranged. That is how the Nigerian government is supposed to be. In a football field, you have the strikers, you have the midfielders, you have the defenders. That is how this country is supposed to be. And when we are not making it well in football, it's because they are carrying the characters that is in the Nigeria system into the football team system. Thank you, my sister. God bless you this morning.
Thank you so much, Abasekon, for your input also this morning. It's the whole situation that people keep calling to give me their their intake, their take, and what they are going through in their areas is actually sad to see that this same set of people keep calling about everything that we keep talking about here, be it the government, be it electricity, be it healthcare, everything. People have complaints. And it's a cause to worry, and this is something that the government, the ministers, the local government chairman, they need to come together to see how they can fix these issues, especially with regards to light. I mean, hospitals also complain they don't have light. They work with gen. Sometimes if they don't have diesel, they don't have fuel, they can't even operate. And imagine if you're in a situation where you need to save a life and there's no light for you to operate on that person. What happens? Does that mean that people should lose their loved ones? Now, this is a serious issue that it needs to really be looked into. And then, aside from people paying huge amount of money to just receive light, the fact that they have to buy what's it called, the transformers, they have to put some what's it called again, solar in their houses. That's a huge money. People have other expenses to take care of. They're not there to just buy transformers. Transformer is something the government should provide, not the people. If there's anything the people should be paying for, is the light bills or the water bills and the rest. And even that too, people are not actually getting what they deserve, but they go ahead and still pay higher prices for this the things that they keep using without having any result of it. And then regardless of whatever it is that we have been saying, still the minister went ahead to give a breakdown that the minister said 2 trillion is owed to Gencos as legacy debt, while another 1.9 trillion is owed to them as part of electricity subsidy for 2024, while discos are owed 450 billion for 2024 electricity subsidy. So where is all this money going to? And yet people are still complaining there's no light. And you keep saying subsidy for this or reduction for this, or we want to change this. I understand the minister coming to say, oh, Ban A is paying higher, so we need to, balance the figures so that one is not being cheated. Well, yes, we agree with that. But then these people that you want to also, give the equal price, they are not also getting light. They hardly even get light. With the prepared meter, without the prepared meter, people still don't get light. You see prepared meter, but you can't even remember the last time you even had to put units in it. And then if you go ahead to still, have solars in your houses, you have to pay a huge amount of money. There are people that have called initially to say, oh, I don't even know when they take light and when light is back, because I have solar in my house, because they can't live without light. Imagine Abasekon saying he has mini solar, he can't charge, he can't on AC. Imagine the heat, and then you can only use fan also. And then also Shetima, poor these are complaints that the government needs to hear, the cries of your citizens. Do something about it. Mr. President, please look into this. It's not about putting money in these sectors and then nothing is being done. Please look deep into this. I don't know if we have some WhatsApp messages. I would love to read some WhatsApp messages. In case you're not able to reach us, do send us WhatsApp messages on the numbers showing on your screens. And then for this, all this 4 trillion or 4 trillion electricity bills, the debt that the minister is saying, who is going to pay for it? Where, I mean, is this why there is no light? I mean, I remember just last month or so when Abuja also, we had to face no light for 16 days because they were moving one thing or the other, and then still, you know, we just see light disappears and then comes back at any time, and then we are on ban A, ban B, or ban C. And then you still go ahead to pay, you know, light. You buy 50,000, 100,000, probably it may not even reach you for a whole month. Because the consumption, you have gadgets, you have equipment in your house that needs power supply for them to work. Your freezers, your ACs, your heaters, and what have you. Well, it's something that we need to really look deep into. Definitely, we have some WhatsApp messages coming in. But then, what can be done to fix this? Should they still balance the disparities in paying, like ban A paying 209, ban B paying 63, and then receiving 20 hours and 18 hours of light. The difference is 2 hours or 3 hours, and then you're paying less. And meanwhile, ban A is paying 200 and something, and they're getting 20 hours of light. Should there be the balance? Should they strike the balance? Should this be looked into? Which I know a lot of Nigerians will say yes, but for some, all the people that have been calling, there's no light. That's the first thing that you hear. There has not been light. Like I said, some people stopped calling because they don't have light in their areas. So government, please, is something that you need to consider. You know, reviewing the tariff for the ban B, ban C, and then be fair in your judgments at the end. Well, can we take this WhatsApp message while we wait for calls? Well, another thing that, you know, that has been going on is like I said, hospitals. Aside from hospitals, even for schools that are using systems to write exams, to do their assignments and what have you, they were complaining that there was no light. I remember Lagos State came out to protest. There was no light, and then they had to cut their light. They were in darkness. Imagine students in the university living without light, and they have to write exams, they have to study and what have you. And then hospitals, also doctors coming out to cry that there's no light. Will you blame the brain drain that makes doctors to leave the country for greener pastures in other countries where they will be accepted and given the care, that appreciation that they need from their own country that they are not getting? And then that's the reason why we keep crying every day to see what can be done, what changes that, you know, we can have in our country. So this message says, good morning, Trust TV. If we are realistic on this subject matter, no area ever gets the designated light hours, regardless the band. Mattering every consumer will have been better because consumers will have some shred of control. But what do we have today? They starve consumers so much, then let consumers an hour or two of light time, and consumers jubilate as it's better than no light at times, like no light at all. Our government just knows how to weaponize hardship to keep her citizens in check and under their control in view of elections. This is so palin. Well, you forgot to mention your name and your location. Please, next time, do well to put your name and location. Well, yes, I've seen where people actually get to jubilate because they, you know, when they see light for just even no matter how many minutes. I mean, you'll be talking to your families or your loved ones and they're like, they just brought light, let me charge my phone, and before you know, the next 10 minutes they have called you, they just took the light, and probably those people have not even seen light for like weeks or even months, and then they just see light. And then sometimes when the light comes, it's very low that, you know, you cannot even be able to do anything. And then how do these people cope with their food that they have to stock in their fridge? for perishables that they have to, maybe some things that they have to store just so that it can last them for a while. What should they do at this point? Okay, so we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Nagaja, sorry. Your name and location. Where are you calling us from? Okay, go ahead. No, what's your take? Sorry?
Gombe State.
Okay, you're calling from Gombe. Okay, go ahead. What's your take? Okay. Can you speak up a bit? Can you speak up a bit? I can barely hear what you're saying.
So wurin namu dai muna da damuwa kamar na ruwa da kuma wuta. Kamar muna kallon news ne yanzu muka ga abin muka ce to bari mu kira saboda mu faɗi damuwoyin da suke fi damun mu a nan wuri namu.
Okay.
Hello?
I can actually barely hear you to make out what you're even saying. Can you please call back or send us a WhatsApp message? All right, I think we've lost that call. Please do well to call us back. And you're speaking in Hausa. Well, I can hear you, but I cannot respond to you in Hausa, but I can hear what you're saying. Well, so we're talking about the Band A, Band B, and Band C, which the government is saying that they want to, make it balance, strike a balance when because of the disparity in what Band A is paying, and it's different from what Band B, Band C is paying. So like I said earlier, Band B, we've talked about Band A, Band B, Band C, they only get 12 to 6 hours of light daily, and which they are not even getting for some. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, we've lost that call. Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? I can hear my voice on your background. Please, can you cut down the volume of your TV?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Okay. So I can hear you. You called, but then you're not saying anything. So yes, you called the right place in case you're wondering. Please call back again if you have anything to, say and be part of this conversation. So Band B, Band C, like I said, they only get 12 to 16 hours of light daily, according to what the government is saying. And then still, there are people still calling to say, I'm on Band C, but I have not seen light for months. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I hear you.
Can you cut down the TV, or is it your baby crying beside you? Can you cut down the volume of your TV? Okay, please do well to call us back again because I can't even hear you. I heard your voice the first time, but now I can't hear you. So, the figures may vary according to location, they said. What location? When there's a prepared meter, does it have to really work with the location? So if I am in Abuja and somebody is in Kaduna, is there any difference between the location and what they are paying for? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I can see that people are trying to call, but they cannot reach us. I'm sure the network is giving you stress at this point, but do well to also send us WhatsApp message just in case you're not able to reach us, like I said, so we can read out your messages and your points if you're not able to join us on the call. And then let's talk about the Band D and Band E also. These are the lower tiers, they said, which customers receiving less than 12 hours of electricity daily and paying heavily subsidized rates. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So people are paying high, but then they are not getting anything. And some people are even paying for the electricity, and that's not been light. So you'll be wondering, like I said, how they are coping, how they are surviving without light. You can't even charge your phone. You can't charge your systems for those that want to do work at home and stuff. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Your name and location, please.
My name is Muhammad.
Thank you so much, Muhammad, for joining this morning. Go ahead. Are you on ban A, B, C, D, or E? Please tell me before you answer the question.
You said?
Which ban are you on?
In fact, I don't know this thing. I only saw it on TV.
You only saw it on TV?
Yes.
So you don't know the ban you are on, the electric tariff, like the electricity.
I only know I'm paying this thing.
So you only get bills. You don't have prepared meter.
Meter? No, it's not meter.
Oh, okay. So, but you know the topic we are talking about. You know what we are discussing this morning?
No.
Okay, we are talking about the tariff plan that the government is saying they want to, ban A is paying higher, while ban B, ban C are also receiving 16 to 17 to 18 hours of light, while ban A is getting 20 hours of light. And then the figures, what they are paying is ban A pays 209, while ban B, C are paying 23 per kilowatt. So that's what we are talking about, and they want to make it equal or at least a bit closer to what ban A is paying. So what ban? You said you are not on any ban and you don't have prepared meter in your house. So how do you get lights?
You said I have listen in my light. I mean in my house I have
solar.
Yes.
Oh, or inverter, anyone? Okay. So I mean at this point you don't have any issue then with light.
I pay 5,000, 7,000 every month.
Even with you using solar or inverter?
No, I don't need solar.
Okay. So what are you paying for if you are not even receiving light? See? You don't have light, but you still pay, and you have inverter. Probably Mohammed didn't understand what we are talking about. Like he said, he just called. So we are talking about the ban A. The government saying that, like I said earlier, that the ban A is paying higher, while other bans are not paying what ban A is paying, and they are also getting the privilege of receiving 17, 18 hours of light daily. And so if ban A is paying 209, should other bans also pay close to that or even equal? But then ban A receives light probably the 12 hours or even more, I'm just saying, and then ban B doesn't even receive 17, 18 hours of light. Ban C receives 12 to 16 hours of light, but then you are still paying and you're not receiving. Assuming you are on ban C, ban D, E, and you are not even getting light and you are still paying, do you think they should still increase this to be equal to what ban A is paying? Now that's the question. Are you getting value for your money, for what you're paying for, the electricity that you're using in your house? Do you think you're paying what you are getting? Do you think it's fair that, okay, yes, I've received 12 hours of light, 24 hours of light, and I'm actually paying what I am receiving? Is there value for that? Do well to join the conversation. If you're not able to reach us, send us WhatsApp messages. If you're not able to, well, just keep trying until you get us on the phones. So this call is ensuring to improve infrastructure. That's what they are saying also. And then they want to fix the meters issues that people keep calling to complain. There are some codes that they send to people now. If you buy lights, if you buy units, you'll not be able to insert until they give you a code to upgrade you, because there's an upgrading they are doing that affects, some people, if they buy lights, they try to put Itungo in until they give you that code, and you have to put it to upgrade. So now that upgrading, we don't know if they are upgrading you to ban A, ban B, ban C, because they had to do that for you to know what ban you are on. So a lot of people were complaining. A lot of people's meters are bad. They keep going back to complain, and then the NEPA people will go back and do maybe a direct connect for them to be paying bills pending when they have meters to distribute to these people. And then you see people are still paying high, and then probably you are not even in town for the whole month. You come back and still find bills even when you are not using the light. And I'm sure they can see it, that if people are using light, especially on the meters, they can see, they can dictate if your meter is working, if it has issues. If there's no light in your area, if anything is happening to your transformers, they can still see it. Okay, so please do well to go and complain if your meter is not working. If you don't have prepared meter, please go and look for, so that you can buy your unit. You know what you're buying, you know how much light you're buying, how much unit they're giving you for it, and how long it will last you. At least that way you'll be able to take note of how many hours of light you keep having and how much you are spending. You'll be able to know your budget and what have you. And for those that are paying direct, I just hope that, you know, something would be done for you to know, to have a lesser amount that you pay. For those that don't have lights, I hope and I pray the government, the governor of your state would do something about it. Keep crying, keep speaking, you know, keep calling out your governors, your ministers, you know, for them to do the right thing. And that's what we do. We have to hold someone accountable for what we have actually voted for them to do in the offices that they deserve at this point and they're occupying. So, well, I think at this point we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, we'll, you know, look into other issues like what is trending on social media. Well, before then, I leave you with my daily hustle before we come back from this break.